Hello, my students. Now we are in question 3 in Unit 3 Edexcel board. The cyclohexene may be prepared from cyclohexanol using 85% phosphoric acid, which is concentrated acid. You know the chemical reactions, they are done by what? By the acidic medium. A simplified procedure for this preparation is shown. Step 1, accurately weigh about 40 grams of cyclohexanol into pear-shaped flask. Okay, here I have a note. The first one, you shall memorize the mass, which is 40 grams, and you will know how the pear-shaped it looks like. It looks like that. Okay? It will give us a higher surface area for the reaction. Add about 0.5 cubic centimeter of 85% phosphoric acid and a few anti-bumping granules to the flask. Set up the apparatus for the fractional distillation. And you know what the fractional distillation is used for. Then heat the flask and collect the distillate that contains impure cyclohexene and water. Separate the impure cyclohexene, which is the product. Add a few granules of anhydrous calcium chloride to impure cyclohexene and allow the mixture to stand. Ask yourself why the anhydrous. It's from its name, it's a drying agent or to remove water from the mixture. Decant the impure cyclohexene into a clean pear-shaped flask and distill the cyclohexene and weigh the distillate. Here we have a table which gives some properties, some data about the two reagents, the reactants and the product. For cyclohexanol, its molar mass is 100 grams per mole and boiling temperature 162, density 0.96 grams per cubic centimeter, and the cyclohexene 82 grams per mole and boiling temperature 83, and its density is 0.81. You shall see that the density of the product or the organic layer will be lower than the density of the water or the aqueous layer. Bottles of the cyclohexanol and cyclohexene have the hazard labels shown. Complete the table by identifying the hazards. It's very easy. This one shows that it is flammable and this one it will affect or harm to the environment. Since we have fish, seas, trees, and so on, all these, they will be affected by a hazardous substance to the environment. For each compound, state one way in which the risk due to the hazard shown could be reduced when carrying out the preparation. For cyclohexane, since it's a flammable, electrical heating, electrical heating is used since it is flammable. Okay. I'm sorry, this is, wait, it's a flammable. And I think I wrote it. Where is it? It's a flammable. With high velocity we can forget some letters. So we'll see the flammable shall be. And the cyclohexene is, you shall pour it in waste bottle. You shall pour in the waste bottle in the lab. And state how the anti-bumping granules make liquid spoil more smoothly. Okay, this anti-bumping provides a nucleus in which the gas bubbles off on it or grown in it. So they provide nucleus where the bubbles grown on that. Okay. Now, this diagram shows the apparatus used for the fractional distillation in step 4 and suggests the reasons why the fractional distillation is used rather than the simple distillation. And okay, this is to give, as you know, the fractional distillation is longer than the normal distillation, and this will give better separation and like reflux, it's allow longer time for reaction to be completed. Draw a diagram of the separating funnel and its contents in step 5, labeling each layer. As I told you in the table, you will find the cyclohexene layer has a lower density. So this is the shape of the separation funnel. It will be like that. And that's the tape. And here you have cyclohexene, and this is water or aqueous layer. Now, explain the change in the appearance of the liquid when it's allowed to stand with the anhydrous calcium chloride. That's, as I told you, because it's a drying agent, it will be clear. It will show clear solution or the clouds disappear since it is a drying agent, or it will absorbs water from the. Now set its suitable temperature. If we return back to the table that describes some of the properties of the, you will find that the boiling temperature of it is 83. So, and you will see it is 84 to 88. That's good. So if you select 84 to 88, it's good temperature. So you can select 84 to 88 degrees. That's good for collecting this fraction. Now in this preparation, 3.96 grams of cyclohexanol reacting to form 2.09 grams of cyclohexane. Calculate the percentage yield. First of all, you can find, I will not return back to the top to find the molar mass of cyclohexanol, but it's given there in a table. Okay, that's a question there. And first of all, you shall find the mass. Okay, the mass of cyclohexanol has a molar mass of 100 grams. So you can, first of all, you can divide the 3.60 grams over 100. So moles, sorry. Overwrite. First, you can find the moles of cyclohexene, since the molar ratio times its molar mass, this will give you the moles. Now, to find it, it's 3.96 over 100 times, that's the mass of cyclohexene. Okay, that's the number of moles, times the molar mass, which is 82. This will give us 3.2472 grams. That's very easy. So 2.09 over this number, 32.472 times 100%. This will give us the 64.363%. Okay. Now, separate samples of cyclohexanol and cyclohexane products were tested with phosphorus 5-chloride. That's the test for the OH group, and bromine water. Complete the table to show the observations. The addition of phosphorus 5-chloride for the cyclohexane, steamy white fume or steamy fume, no change. For the bromine water, this is a stay orange brown solution. but this decolorize or the red brown solution. It becomes colorless. And for question 4, students is required to determine the concentration of hydrochloric acid using a solution of sodium carbonate of concentration 0.015 mole per cubic centimeter. So he gave us the concentration of the solution. Fill the clean purette with the hydrochloric acid, pipette 25 cubic centimeter of sodium carbonate solution into the conical flask. Add a few drops of methyl orange indicator. Carry out the rough titration. Carry out the accurate titration until the concordance was reached, and state the color change of the end point of the titration. Since the methyl orange is used there, so the color change, it will be from yellow to orange, and it is not pink or red. Then he's asking you to give the purity reading for the rough titration. As you can see, the rough titration there is 23.4. So it is 23.40 cubic centimeters. Then the students refill the purette and to prepare the second conical flask by adding sodium carbonate solution and methyl orange indicator. Describe how an accurate titration should then be carried out. It's very easy. You shall add the acid quickly until you approach the end point, which is around 23, 23.7, 23. Then add the acid drop by drop and swirl until the indicator it change its color. So first add the acid quickly until you approach the rough titration, or 23.8 cubic centimeter. Then add acid dropwise until the indicator changes its color. Okay. The mean titer from the accurate titration was at 22.65. So that's the mean titer. Calculate the concentration of hydrochloric acid in mole per cubic centimeter. First, we can start within the number of moles. So the number of moles are 25 times. Okay, first of all, you can start within the number of moles of the carbonate, and here you have the volume. So first of all, moles of Na2CO3, we can find them from the volume. Okay, the volume, which is 25 over 1000 times 0.015, which is its concentration. Do you remember? Okay, that's equals 2.6 to 5 times 10 to the power negative 3 moles. Now to find the moles of the hydrochloric acid, this is multiplied by 2 moles of HCl. It is 2 times our answer. That's how much? It is 5.25 times 10 to the power negative 3 mole. And then you divide it. The concentration is to divide it over 5 over the volume times 10 to the power negative 3 divided over 22.65 times 10 to the power negative 3. So the answer is 2 point, or it is around 0.23179. So you can round it to 0.232 mole per cubic decimeter. That's it. Okay. Did we finish? Yes, we finished. Of course. So I will write something which is very important. I hope it to all my students. So I hope good luck for all students for what? For the external exam. My students everywhere know the batch of all papers for Edexcel board 2023 was ready from Unit 1 to Unit 6. You can do the practice with us on our shiny platform, which is MetaStars. For it is your way for A star. Thank you very much. That's me, Bishr Samhan.